IPL scam early this year and now Commonwealth Games scam. It's a sign of the deeper decay and decadence of our moral and ethical standards. It is not just about one Sharad Pawar, one Lalit Modi or one Kalmadi. It is about much more. While the poor are struggling for mere survival every day, the modern day avatar of the common man is too busy choosing between the iPhone and BlackBerry or Bangkok and the Bali. As long as the shopping festival is on and a multiplex is around, he is essentially satisfied. Has middle class India lost its moral fibre amidst the glittering facades of towering malls? Why do we not see any anger, any sense of revulsion or a desire to protest anymore? Why is it that we just do not seem to care? Why is the rage missing? There cannot be any better day to ask these questions than when India has been declared one of the most corrupt countries in the world, and than a day when the nation recalls the sacrifices of its freedom leaders and freedom fighter. That is why NTV News brings to you a report with the hope that we sit up, take notice and act today.
The whole world was stunned when it was established that Union Agriculture Minister Sharad Pawar has stake in City Corporation, the firm that made a failed bid for the Pune IPL franchise bid. Here is a so-called leader who holds the portfolio of agriculture. Yet instead of worrying about rising food prices, inflation, the increase in farmer suicides or fertile lands being gobbled up for commercialization, Sharad Pawar was busy making bids for IPL teams and lobbying to become ICC chief. All this at a time when hunger and poverty was responsible for 50% of child deaths and death of poor Indians, while food grains were rotting in government godowns. But none of this seems to matter at all to Sharad Pawar, who is in charge of the two ministries that matter the most to poor India, agriculture and food. All that mattered to Sharad Pawar was money and profits. It still is what matters the most to him, even though due to his complete apathy, poor India is dying every day. Sharad Pawar is the face of the corrupt Indian politician and the decadence of ethical standards and moral values in politics. And Sharad Pawar's is far from an isolated case. In fact, he is in distinguished company, like that of the 2010 Commonwealth Games Organizing Committee head Suresh Kalmadi, whose demeanor indicates that it is his birthright to indulge in frivolous expenditure of a scam that is said to be a startling 10,000 crores. Kalmadi has converted Commonwealth Games to corrupt Well Games that has brought shame to the entire nation in the eyes of the world. Then there are the A. Raja and Reddy brothers, where we are tossing about rupees 60,000 crores as effortlessly as fried noodles. Sharad Pawar, A. Raja, Reddy brothers, Lalit Modi, Amit Shah, Madhu Koda, Suresh Kalmadi, Ramalingam Raju. It is a notorious list covering a diversified occupational base. The ruling faces of the nation have become faces of corruption, while for the corrupt faces in the opposition, e-scam is nothing more than an election issue or a means of financial gains through settlements. That is why this Independence Day, corruption is the biggest challenge that India should start worrying about.
इनफैक्ट अगर हम देखते हैं तो भ्रष्टाचार आज हर एक स्फीयर के अंदर, हर एक क्षेत्र के अंदर बहुत ही बड़ी तादाद पे सिर्फ है नहीं, बढ़ रहा है। और इसका कारण ये है कि हमारे यहाँ पे आने वाले जो मध्यम वर्गीय लोग हैं वो इसे बढ़ावा दे रहे हैं। मध्यम वर्गीय इसके लिए बढ़ावा देते हैं क्योंकि उनके जो काम होने चाहिए, जिस तरह से होने चाहिए, उनको रुकना नहीं है, कायदे कानून के हिसाब से जाना नहीं है। और उसी तरह उसकी वजह से होता यह है कि पूरे देश के अंदर जो भी ब्यूरोक्रेट्स है, जो भी ऑफिसर्स है, उनके हाथ में जो डिस्क्रिशनरी पावर्स होते हैं उनका इस्तेमाल करके वो कोई ना कोई गैरकानूनी काम करते हैं जिनके लिए उनको पैसे मिलते हैं। करप्शन इज द बिगेस्ट चैलेंज टू इंडिया। जब तक करप्शन इस देश के अंदर से हम नहीं हटाएंगे तब तक ये देश उन्नति नहीं कर पाएगा। शिक्षण का क्षेत्र हो या हेल्थ का क्षेत्र हो, आरोग्य का क्षेत्र हो या पब्लिक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सिस्टम का क्षेत्र हो, कोई भी म्युनिसिपल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट रहने दीजिए, देश के अंदर आने वाले कोई डिफेंस कॉन्ट्रैक्ट रहने दीजिए, हर क्षेत्र में करप्शन है और करप्शन बहुत मात्रा पे बढ़ता जा रहा है। इसके लिए जब तक आम आदमी हाथ में आवाज नहीं उठाता और आम आदमी ये कसम नहीं खाता कि मैं किसी भी आदमी को मैं किसी भी सरकारी नौकर को रिश्वत नहीं दूंगा, तब तक ये किस्सा खत्म नहीं होगा।